Product sales going through the roof, testimonials coming in, feedback coming in every single day. Absolutely love it. Love the results people are getting with these life-changing products. Love the attention we're getting. Love that people can't unsee what we're doing. I've got a lot of awesomeness to talk about today. I'm going to keep it really exciting, really positive. Got some great training for you guys. Just really motivational, inspirational, powerful, how to be awesome today. So super excited to bring that to you. We've got some amazing rank announcements yet again. And
love it.
Just lots of good stuff going on. So Nader, I'm going to give you a little challenge today.
Oh gosh, bro.
Yeah.
I got a list to talk about. Come on, give it to me.
I just feel like the last few weeks we've been very excited about everything. I mean, there's so much to be excited about. We are absolutely crushing it, changing lives all over the world, helping people get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, make extra income through the most powerful side hustle ever created, and having lots of fun doing it, lots of exciting things. But I just feel like we've been bashing a lot of companies with the whole transparency thing, which is totally valid, and we're not going to get off of that. We've got some videos coming out and some more training, some more exposure and stuff. But I want to keep today super duper positive, motivational. So here's the challenge, Nader. No bashing anyone else on this call today. We're keeping it all happy, all positive, all, I already said awesome, but I'm going to say it again. So that's what we got. Nader Kazan, Director of Field Development. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, my brother. Yes, we are done revealing, and as you said it so perfectly the other day, educating the world. You just cannot unsee what we have. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't need to go out there and remind people how other companies did it in the past. So what? Look at the new revolution of love and commerce. So Ben, I want to thank you again. I know there's a lot of brand new people that joined our Livegood family last night. I know how excited you are, as Ben said, with your first testimony, which is all the money you just saved on the products you order. And you never know, you might get a note in your order from Ben when the products get shipped out. So while we're doing that, ladies and gentlemen, I know you're brand new to our Livegood family. I want to welcome you to our Livegood family. There's the four main things you're going to hear a lot: highest quality products, full transparency, full documentation at the lowest price. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if that was 3 or 4, but that's the foundation of Livegood. That's one of the main reasons that you're going to hear how everyday people who never had any experience in a traditional network marketing, and we don't want to talk about how it used to be, are out there and almost immediately telling their friends about this amazing thing they found called Livegood. We've heard it in the past that, hey, if you go to a movie theater or if you go to a barber, Ben and I talk about that often. If you go to a barber and if you refer the barber to someone, would the barber pay you? And barber won't pay me. I don't want the barber to pay me because otherwise my friends that I'm referring are going to pay 5 or 10 times the cost. So that's the usual way of doing commerce. And with Ben coming back to network marketing, creating this perfect storm that we so lovingly call Livegood, we've created a new way of doing network marketing. So yeah, he's absolutely right as usual. We don't need to worry about what was going on in the past. The good news is now millions and millions of people are getting healthy, staying healthy, doing an affordable way. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Because guess what, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of other opportunities out there, wonderful opportunities out there, but everybody needs to get healthy. Everybody needs to want to save money, especially now with people's buying habits shifted. Ben said something last night that made me go do some research. He does that often. He says a lot of people think high price is equal to high quality. So I went on TikTok Shop, by the way. Don't forget to get on TikTok Zoom this Tuesday, I believe. I went on TikTok Shop and said, hey, let me check this. I never doubt Ben, but let me just check this for sake of being able to share with others. I did 11 Zooms yesterday. It was actually a light day. I have 14 scheduled for today. I looked at the exact same products on TikTok Shop, same model number. One place was selling it for 30. The other place was selling it for 72. Guess what? The one for 72 was selling like crazy because people just think, they just assume when a price is high, that means the quality is high. It's the same thing. But in Livegood, when we're talking about with changing people's way of thinking and buying habits, we're actually bringing you the highest quality products at the lowest price. How can we do it? It's very simple. We remove the compensation plan from the tangibles. Doctor offices, traditional network marketing companies make a product for 5, God bless them, sell it for whatever, 10 times the cost, and they have to commission that gap. We did it different. The revolution of commerce is tagging on to that revolution of club membership. I mean, look at Costco, look at Amazon Prime. Almost 500 million people, between all of those you combine, are paying somebody some money so they save money. So when we're talking about people buying habit shifted, that's what that is. When we're talking about, Ben was talking last night about, hey, don't just assume a price of something being a $55 protein from the same company. I'm not bad mouthing that's rewarding with rings and cars. That has to be better than the one we offer. No, we put the highest quality ingredients, freshest ingredients into our products. We splurge on ingredient quality because we get to do that. Why? Because we don't commission the tangible. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to hear a lot of great things. You're going to hear the word perfect storm. Yes, it is a perfect storm. You got a guy named Ben Glinsky that's launched some of the biggest companies in the industry, started in the field. I was honored to actually recruit him in another opportunity when we first met. Ran some of the biggest companies, walk away from the industry for the reasons that he shared with you. I'm not going to talk for him, but the fact that most people were losing money. You know, you got Dr. Goodkin and his wife that they've been making the most amazing products for their family, for their daughters, for their doggies. And now they're like, why are these other companies charging $5 for a product and then selling it to their patients for 50? You bring Ben, who's launched the biggest companies, more efficient companies. I'm here to love all of you. And then you got Lisa and Ryan, who've been wondering why these supplement companies putting garbage in their products. And I'm not just talking home-based business, I'm talking clinics, and then selling it to people for 10 times the price. You put all of that together. And here's one last thing. When Ben was putting this together, we looked for the best compensation plan that grows the fastest, is the fairest. And the way I use the terminology is tip of the spear friendly. Example, when you go out there and recruit 10 people this week at $49.95 and everybody's buying the product, because why wouldn't, we're going to pay you half of the money out of the $49.95 the following week. You want to make $500 this week? Share Livegood with 20 people, have them join at $49.95 and get a magnesium and a daily essential pack. You just made whatever, 10 times 25. The foundation of Livegood is helping people get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. When we're talking about a perfect storm, that's what this is. And you're just in the beginning of it. One last thing, ladies and gentlemen, network marketing been around since 1934. Okay, that's almost 100 years. There's 110 million people in old network marketing. I believe because of Ben coming back to network marketing, because of Lisa and Ryan creating the most advanced nutritional products on earth, and now because of the power of the club membership, 2 million pioneers, now I believe from the bottom of my heart, we're going to have more people joining network marketing. We're going to have more people getting on supplementation because like Ben says, we're educating the world that you can get healthy. You can stay healthy. So what we don't give away cars and trips? So what we don't make our products for $5, sell it to a doctor for 40, so he sells it to a patient for 80. We make our products with the highest quality ingredients at the lowest price, and the most important thing, we give you free training. Speaking of free, you're brand new to the company, here's your most beautiful gift. We give you the most comprehensive health assessment on the planet. This is for you and for you to share. So I want to be very frank with you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have 100 million members in this company. We will, and we will be responsible for hundreds of millions of people who never would have considered doing network marketing the old way, and we're not here to badmouth it, that are going to do network marketing because Livegood is so fun. And you're going to hear 3 or 4 out of 10 people that join Livegood almost immediately telling their friends. Why? Because they want to love their friends. We're a company of love and transparency. I want to thank Ben Glinsky for coming back to the industry. 2 million people is the tip of the iceberg, ladies and gentlemen. 2026 is the year we're going to put 10 to 20 million people in this company. That's still the launch bag. Ben, I want to thank you, my brother. Lisa and Ryan, you blessed me beyond measure. Back to you, Baba.
Boom. Facts. Yeah. 2026 is coming fast, and we are crushing everything we're putting together. I mean, I really believe that New Year's resolutions are always huge. I mean, that's always a little bump in sales with what we're doing, all the new tools, systems, strategies, advertising, just everything we're putting in place now to prepare for that. And even before that is really just going to launch us into the future, as Nader said. But yes, as he mentioned, that health assessment. First of all, welcome aboard to everyone who joined this week. It's been another big week. Super excited to have you guys on board. I mean, very first thing you want to do, actually, you know what? That health assessment is pretty awesome. I was going to say definitely order some products. We'll ship them out to you tomorrow, but maybe do the health assessment even before you order the products, because it'll help you figure out and determine which products you want to purchase, you want to use, you need to help you fill those nutritional gaps fill those voids that you're having in your health, that health assessment will show you. So you can find that in the my website's address section. It's myfreehealthreport.com/username. 100% free. Go to that page. Takes about 2 minutes. There's 30 specific questions. Answer them honestly. Talks about, do you drink alcohol? What's your blood pressure? How tall? All this stuff. 30 questions about your health. How much exercise do you get? How much water do you drink? How much protein do you take every single day? So lots of great questions that will really break down your health into, I think there's like 8 different categories that Dr. Ryan put together: your immune health, your heart health, your brain health, your stress levels, all of this amazing stuff. And it gives you a score, an overall score, and it gives you a score on each of those specific things. And it recommends things that you can do to help improve those numbers. And that doesn't just mean supplements. It means maybe cutting something out of your diet, adding something into your diet, sleeping better, exercising more, and yes, obviously supplements. If your immune system is weak, you probably want to get some super greens. You probably want to get some probiotic gut support. Maybe even our awesome chlorophyll and zeolite detox. Maybe get those toxins out of your body. If you're struggling with heart health or energy or mood or sexual health, even super reds are an amazing product that everyone should be taking. If you get cramps, migraines, I mean, magnesium is something everybody should be taking every single day. So it really does have some great ideas, recommendations for you. And but yeah, so do that health. If you haven't done that, as soon as we get off the call, I've got some other stuff to give you guys today too. Lots of assignments, lots of challenges, lots of things that you can do to go just make your life, make your health, make your business grow and be even better and stronger today. And that's the focus of the call. But after the call, definitely take the health assessment, write that down, go grab a piece of paper. You won't miss the next 30 seconds, but grab a piece of paper, write down health assessment, order products. Those are the first 2 things you want to do in that order, because again, the health assessment will help you determine which products you want to get. All right, we're going to jump into rank advancements here in a minute, but let's go out to our awesome product team. Let them say hello, give you some more power, ammunition, empowerment, and awesomeness. Lisa Goodkin, Director of Product Education. I know you love seeing those product sales going up. Love hearing the stories, the emails coming in. Good morning. How are you?
Hello. Yes, I love it all. And I really do love the feedback I get from the emails, just how we're able to help you guys, with better increase your health span. And that's the biggest goal here, helping you understand what you need to do and why you need to do it. But there's also a few interesting things that have happened. So recently there was an email that went out from me, and it was about your routine, right? And there's quite a handful of responses. Now, most of them gave me a lovely routine that you're taking, and I love it. Love to hear what's going on in your life. But also, a lot of them were like, I take them as needed. And I'm like, huh, taking supplements as needed. Like that just doesn't make sense to me because, we talk about the pillars of health, right? And supplementation is in there. So let's just focus on a few of them, right? Eating healthy, so a balanced diet, exercise, taking supplements, sleeping well, hydration. Let's just take those. Are you going to do those on an as needed basis? Are you going to eat well as needed? Are you going to exercise as needed, sleep well as needed, hydrate as needed? No. You're going to do this stuff every day to take care of yourself. Otherwise, it's not going to matter. It doesn't matter if you eat unbalanced in junk for 6 days, but one day you decide that you're going to eat super healthy. That doesn't make a difference. It is not going to move the needle at all. It's actually going to help you continue to go in the wrong direction. So when it comes to supplementation, you have to understand that the goal of taking this stuff is to keep your levels at an optimal level, right? The moment you stop doing things healthy for yourself, you stop taking your supplements, you stop eating well, things decline pretty rapidly, right? So we don't want to have that. So make sure like there's consistency with supplementation. Consistency is key. Consistency with eating well is key. Exercising, I mean, all of that, you have to be consistent. So I want you to focus on that. And then another interesting thing, this just came from, I know I love talking about my podcast, but I always like find such interesting things to talk about. And this is talking about RDIs, so recommended dietary intakes, right? These are all on our labels. We see them, right? It has to be there. And the intakes were established in the 1990s. So let's think. I mean, we are 35 years beyond that, right? Nutrition and health science is forever evolving and changing. This is stuff that hasn't been changed in 35 years, which is pretty significant. And also, I
Wow.
want you to think about this is what these doctors were saying. They're like, the RDIs are like a joke because when it says recommended dietary intake, we take that as okay, if we're meeting that, we're doing great, we're good. But that is your bare minimum. That is your bare minimum to prevent disease and deficiency and severe deficiencies. We're not here to do a bare minimum, right? We're here to reach to be optimal, to optimize our health. So you have to understand when you see these things, and I'm thinking about this too when it comes to like protein intake. Protein intake, the RDI is 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. But these doctors are saying like that needs to be doubled. To be optimized, that needs to be doubled. Okay, the 0.8 again is just to prevent these severe deficiencies that lead to severe diseases. So it's kind of confusing, and I want you to understand that. So we need to be taking this stuff. We need to be taking our supplements. We need to be exceeding these RDIs. Think about almost like doubling it, right? So just keep that in mind when reading this stuff, because I feel like a lot of times, and we don't all do perfect every single day, right? So you want to really optimize what you do. Um, as you can on certain days because certain days you're going to fall short, right? So you might be traveling one day and your protein intake is horrible, right? But you've done so well and really optimized your protein intake the rest of the day. So what do you think about that when it comes to balance? And then one more thing, I just want to throw out a supplement I have in front of me too, because speaking of like intake and statistics, I have our organic fiber. So the latest studies show that less than 4% of American men and less than 12% of American women are consuming adequate fiber. That is basically less than 90% of the population, or sorry, about 90% of the population is deficient in fiber. Why? Okay, we're not getting it from our diet. That is why. So you have to supplement it. Deficiency in fiber, guys, this is a real thing. And I like to talk about it. A lot of times we think about fiber and our gut and all that. Yes, 100%. But it's a lot of times it's the missing piece in our weight loss, right? So if you're not losing weight, if you're sticking where you are and you're trying and doing everything, if your fiber intake is not adequate, guys, you are going to be holding on to these extra pounds. It is just such a crucial supplement. And again, it's so easy. And it has been. Doctors have talked about this for a very long time. I remember forever growing up, and now this is junk, but my dad was always taking Metamucil. It was always on the counter in my house. Okay, that's fiber. Okay, but it also comes with dyes and it's only one type of fiber and all that jazz. But think about it. Check out our organic fiber and understand when I just said that about 90% of the population is not consuming adequate fiber, that means I'm talking to all of you out there, right? So make sure you're taking your fiber. So this is just one highlight of it. And maybe Dr. Ryan can go through and list like the types of fiber in here and why. But make sure you always get everybody to check out our website and all the supplements. Don't just push certain things and use me. So yes, use the health report. I love it. But if you also take it and you feel like your situation is a little bit more involved than what the questions ask, because we cannot ask every single question out there. Email me. That's what I'm here for. I'm here. Take that. You can share your health report with me and let's go through it together and I'll help you with an even better stack if you need it. So always here for you guys. That's what I love doing. Back to you, Ben.
Boom. And I hope you guys understand how valuable that is,
Yes.
Lisa is as a resource. I mean, if you have any questions about anything, take that health assessment. Ask Lisa if you're confused, need help, just want to know, specifically just anything. She's there to help you guys get results. So use her at your disposal. I mean, she is amazing. There's not a lot of people in the world that know as much, that can help you as much, and that really live and breathe health, wellness, fitness, and know these supplements better than Lisa. Not just these supplements, but just exercise, food, diet, RDI, all of this stuff that she's talking about, guys. So definitely use her as a resource. It can help you change your life and help the people you know change their life as well. And she is just absolutely awesome. And that's what she loves to do. She loves helping you guys. So take advantage of that. Lisa, real quick. So two questions here. First, when and how do you take your fiber?
I put it in my smoothie, my protein shake, because I love making a shake to help me get in all my powders in that day. I mean, you guys, essentially, you can really mix all of our powders. So if you think it's a pain in the butt to be taking in these powders and mixing and doing, use one of our protein powders and dump it all in. So mine goes into my protein shake every single day. But you, honestly, you can also mix it into a tea, into a coffee, just into plain water. It really doesn't matter. And I also bake with it. So you always want to add fiber to your stuff. So not only do I bake with our protein powder and our collagen, and I even started adding creatine into my daughter's protein pancakes because these kids, they're not getting what they need to get. So, but yeah, so fiber can go into anything, but put it in your bake with it, guys. Really, I mean, again, when we eat our food, we want to be getting a lot of fiber, so it helps.
That is awesome. And so let me just throw this out there because when you guys go to any smoothie store, I mean, you see all of these different smoothies that are available, and some have like banana, strawberries, acai, spinach, kale, like all these random fruits and vegetables all thrown into one smoothie, right? And they're good, they're delicious. You guys like them. So don't be afraid to mix everything together. Throw in some plant based protein with your super greens. Even put a scoop of super reds in there. I love the idea of putting creatine in your smoothie. It is flavorless, doesn't taste like anything, but it's something that everybody needs. And if you try to take it by itself, just mix it in water, it's not delicious. It's not like, what's the word? Offensive, but it's so easy just to throw it in your smoothie. Same thing with the fiber. You don't even taste it. You put it in your smoothie. Great way to take it. Collagen as well. You should be putting this in your smoothie, absolutely for sure. But that is awesome. So another follow-up question. I got two more questions for you, Lisa. So much powerful information today. Can you overdose on fiber? Like, because a lot of us, again, like you said, 96% of men, 88% of women are not getting enough fiber in their daily diet, but most people don't know if they are or not. So even if we are part of that 4% or that 12% that are getting enough fiber, can you overdose on fiber? Is it bad to take extra fiber?
Well, not necessarily, but this is one of the things where you need to trust your body because your body will tell you, right? You can develop diarrhea or be super gassy. Like your body will tell you when enough is enough. And that's similar with like magnesium, right? So like if you're thinking about like you need to increase your magnesium, like I take 3 of ours instead of two. It works for me. But if you really want to know where you are, it's an easy thing because your body will tell you. It'll be like, okay, that's enough. Like it'll cap you there. So but I mean, best way to try it too is like split your doses of fiber up throughout the day, right? If you think, okay, maybe I need 2 to 3 servings because I'm really not getting it from my diet. Split it out up through the day so your GI system doesn't go into shock. But again, be intuitive with your body; it will tell you things.
Awesome. Sorry, Dr. Ryan's texted me. I just responded. So, yeah, that's a great way to know. So, yes, if you're pooping too much, you know you're getting too much fiber. But again, most of us are not getting enough. That's why we put 8 grams of fiber per serving in this powder. Most fiber supplements only have 5 grams because when literally 95% of us are not getting enough fiber in our daily diets, we're significantly deficient. We absolutely need fiber. Just an awesome, awesome product. And last but not least, I guess that was my only question. Oh, so the RDI, yeah, how, as you mentioned that they were made in the 90s and they're outdated and that's the bare minimum. So how do we know nowadays what is, a good amount of any vitamin, supplement, nutrition, mineral that we need?
Well, it's a great question because really, the functional medicine approach, the functional medical doctors, they have these ranges that they go by, and that's what they consider optimal ranges. So a lot of times, if you're looking something up, or like if you use ChatGPT, put in there from like what is an optimal from a functional medical standpoint, what's an optimal dose of whatever it is that you're looking for. Because again, RDIs think bare minimum, and everything's going to change, but a lot of times it is double of what the RDI is, but
Awesome. Love it. And that's a great thing to do. Yeah. Don't ask what's the minimum amount I need. Say what's the optimal amount I need because you don't want to be the minimum amount of healthy. You want to be the optimal amount of healthy. Right? Makes
Yes.
sense. All right. And last but not least, I just want to elaborate on one more thing that Lisa said at the beginning, and that is how people are commenting that they use the supplements as needed. And I will tell you this, I've noticed the same thing, Lisa, and I think a lot of it is that we have so many amazing supplements that people want to try all of them. So every month they try different things that they're not consistent with anything. And quite honestly, I love that you guys, I know it's hard. Our supplements are absolutely amazing, and you want to use all of them and you want to figure out which ones are the best. But quite honestly, you've got, first of all, these are the three you need to be taking every single day, non-negotiable. Our multivitamin, our vitamin D, and our magnesium. Like, you need to get these on Subscribe and Save. $27 for members. One time, I think it's like minus 5% of that, so minus like $1.35. So you're looking at 25 bucks for all three of these products. Get that on Subscribe and Save so you never run out, so you're consistent with it, because you don't want to start and stop. That inconsistency is what's wrong with the entire supplement industry. What's wrong with the entire network marketing industry? I said I wasn't going to say anything negative about the industry today, but that's why, you know, people only stay on a product for 2.8 months and don't get results. You've got to be consistent. You've got to stay on the product. So I would much rather see you guys only buying this every single month than buying this once and then next month buying these, and then next month buying these, and then the month after that buying these, and just switching it up every month, because that's not going to get you long-term results. And if you want, again, whenever anyone asks me what they should get, I always tell them, absolutely start with the Daily Essentials Pack. If you want to go bigger, you want to get healthier, the best way to go is our Ultimate Wellness Pack. 7 products for 99 bucks. You get the multivitamin, the vitamin D, the magnesium, our best-selling anti-inflammatory factor 4. You got to get that inflammation under control. Our amazing USDA certified organic super greens, great for digestive health, immune system strength, stress, anxiety, energy. Just an amazing, amazing product. My favorite are Super Reds, best cardiovascular health product ever created. Also great for bone support, circulation, sexual health. So many, I didn't mean bone, I meant brain. Brain support. But you want bone support, or man, I'll tell you what, Ryan, that Osteo Complete, I know I have one here somewhere, is flying off the shelves. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is an amazing. You need some bone strength, guys. This is the product for you. Last but not least, our essential aminos. Everybody should be taking this. Again, I think this is a non-negotiable. Every single day, you've got to protect that lean muscle mass. You don't want to lose it. It's so important for every aspect, every organ, every muscle in your body. All 7 of these products for 99 bucks. So again, I'd much rather see you have this on Subscribe and Save. On Subscribe and Save, we're looking at 95 bucks. $95 for 7 amazing, life-changing products. And that's why Subscribe and Save is there. And I'm super excited about it. And I will tell you, since we added it and put the 5% discount, it just, I mean, it makes it so much of a no-brainer. And you guys have taken advantage of it. Our subscriptions are up like crazy. Product orders are up like crazy. But again, and I'm sure Lisa would agree, I would much rather see you guys be consistent and order the same products every single month than try a few here and there. This is one, you know, hydration amplifier, you should always have it in your cabin. If you don't go through one a day, maybe you don't need to order that every single month. Man, everything else really, I don't want to say it's not worth taking for 1 month and then stopping, but really, I mean, Dr. Ryan, Lisa, what do you think? I mean, it really kind of isn't. Yes, it'll help you a little bit, but if you stop, it's not enough. Like, so don't just try something for a month. You know what you need. Take the health assessment, figure it out, get on that Subscribe and Save. Start with a minimum of your Daily Essentials Pack. If you want to take a little bump up, you can do our Foundational 5, which is these 3 plus, what's in our Foundational 5? Is it Factor 4 and Probiotic Gut Support? I believe that's what
Yes.
it is.
Yes.
Yes. And that's $49.95. Am I right? So a little bit less, like $47.50 on Subscribe and Save. Another great option. And then again, our Ultimate Wellness Pack. And if you want to go a little bit further, I definitely encourage you to get collagen every month. I think that's a very important one as well. But Be consistent. Same thing. You guys want to get healthy. It's not going to work if you're not consistent. It's not going to work as needed. It's not going to work jumping around product to product. You got to be consistent. Use the same thing because, I mean, 90 days to 6 months is really what it takes to build up in your body before you really start turning the corner and getting, I mean, some of you guys, you'll start noticing in a week, especially if you're deficient in magnesium and stuff's not working. I mean, this is very noticeable, as is vitamin D. This is a lot of our stuff. But, you know, for those of you who are relatively healthy, you're probably not going to notice until you stop taking it and then you're going to want to take it again. But yeah, just a recommendation. So awesome stuff, Lisa Goodkin. Let's go out to Dr. Ryan, Director of Product Development. What's going on with you, man?
Hey, what's up, guys? So there's a lot going on. But the theme, it's funny. We always seem to have this thing where we kind of like feed off of one another. And the theme right now seems to be that the health, that taking care of your health means that you've got to invest in it with either time and money, right? Both of those things. Here's what I would say, though. There's a lot of fundamental supplements that we offer. There's a lot of things that we have that should be taken every single day for extended period of time, really forever, to be honest. But it starts to kind of get gray. The area gets a little gray when you start looking at things like super reds and super greens. You're like, these are powerful phytonutrients. Are they essential minerals and vitamins that your body absolutely needs to fire? No, but they are so critically important on the general health of our immune system and our body, the phytonutrients, the plant compounds, the things that come from whole foods, and we're not getting enough of it. So I then move it into the category of, yes, you need to take it every single day. You know, and it happens like that a lot. But fiber, as an example, like Lisa said, fiber's a tricky one because you consume fiber throughout the day. And most people, though, are pre-diabetic or overweight. Now we know, and fiber has always been known to stabilize blood sugar, help with weight loss, improve bowel movements, improve gut health. And we have the best fiber on the market. I'm telling you, I've not seen another fiber even close to ours. USDA certified organic. It's loaded with soluble and insoluble fiber, has other beneficial ingredients that we put in there for blood sugar stabilization, for weight loss, for gut health. These are the types of things that we've got to do. Like, in addition to supplementation, some of the things I always, like Lisa and I, we talk a lot with you guys, the members, and through email, and we'll say, look, we recommend you get a full blood panel, like know your hormone levels, know your cortisol levels. You know, these are just things that you guys can go out and get done that give you more information. They give you more data. And truly, it's like you know, and look, it's funny. I always kind of flip flop on that. Data is really important. Data is great. You want to know the data. But at the end of the day, you still want to cover the basics. You don't need to have the data to know that you need to be taking a daily essentials pack, the vitamin D3, the multivitamin, the D3 with the magnesium. Those three products are your daily essentials. Have to get those in every single day. But then I go down the line of like, so if I'm hearing people say, well, I can't take them all. I don't take them all. I'm a little bit here, a little bit there. I'm like, oh my God. I don't know that you could back me in a corner and pin me down and say, this is the one that you just take every other day. I probably agree with Ben. I'd say it's the electrolytes. But even then, I'm like, I sweat a lot. I use sauna. I work out. I exercise. I'm like, I have to have my electrolytes. I'll cramp. I'll feel like crap. I won't sleep as well. I won't have the right energy. I'll have more brain fog. So that's kind of my view on it. Like, I do think it's all fits into the category of every single day. You know, that's my motto. That's kind of how we roll. So, all right, new products that are coming out. We've got the bone support was awesome. The CBD gummy that just released was great. Oh my gosh, I forgot again. I got a couple of videos to upload for the CBD gummy launch. Totally forgot to do that. Which has been a great launch, an awesome launch. And there's been some questions around it, and we've been handling that just fine. So things are going really, really well in the CBD gummy, USDA certified organic. Sorry to the international markets. I know it's not a product that you can access, but you will be able to access our NAD films that are coming up next. We have these NAD sublingual films. NAD is a powerhouse supplement, amazing supplement for longevity, for cellular health, for so many things. So that's going to be coming out in November. Looking forward to that because NAD is a tricky molecule. So we're going to do NAD plus, and we're going to put it in the film. It's going to be stable. It's going to be great. It's going to work. Unlike a lot of the junk products that advertise how they boost NAD levels on the market. So, and then of course we're going to keep working on all the things. It's like every week I say there's so many things on the board, but we've got a lot of stuff cooking, guys. And we got the coffee creamer. I just rejected it again because it was way too bitter. We're trying to make it so healthy. Sometimes it gets tricky. It gets hard. Just requires these tweaks, but very bitter right now. So I can't bring that out yet. The hydrogen tablets, that is a green light. We're ready to rock on hydrogen tablets. We're awesome. If you guys know hydrogen, if you don't, check it out, look it up. Benefits of hydrogen are awesome. Parasite cleanse is in the works, coming out. It was a dosing. Now we're waiting for a sample product to come in. I want to check that out, but that's got a green light on it as well. We looked at meal replacement in the past. We weren't sure about the bag in the product or in the packaging, but we decided we're going to go in these single-use like sachets, like these kind of bigger packs, single-use packs. I'd love for you to send me an email if you guys can think about and guess what that might be. So think meal replacement, think 30 grams of protein, think all of your macros, amazing, tastes good, easy to make. Think about it. It's going to be in a single serving. Send me your emails. Let me know if you can figure out what it is. Cleaning solution, of course, we're still working on the cleaning solution to come out. Black, see, we already did that. Just running down my list here. Hey, Ben, what do you think about? I'm not talking about nicotine. I'm not talking about that. But what do you think about the pouches? Now, I know we kind of threw this by you in the past, but they're those pouches that go in between it's called the buccal cavity, between the cheek and the gum. So they're awesome. They can be organic. They're plant-based. We could put some nootropics like brain support in there. I got some really great ideas for ingredients that can go in these pouches. It would come in like a little tin, similar to like what you see they're called Zyn or whatever they are, but it's not nicotine. Similar to that, but it'd be a great way to get absorption through the buccal cavity. So brain support would be awesome. Stress support. We could do thyroid support. There's a lot of things we can do in the sublingual category. Love that idea. So I'd love to get your feedback on that at some point. But dosage forms are fun. Like we're messing around with different dosage forms. I got it. The films are awesome. I know the blue staining thing is a question for you guys, but don't mind that. There's a video that Ben did, teaches you how to use methylene blue, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic because all three methods that he shows and demonstrates are absolutely perfect, and it gives you guys choices in the matter. So methylene blue is just an absolute killer product, crushing it. I'm so proud of that product. That's been a great one for us. So, and for you guys are loving it. See if I got anything else here that I might have missed. Of course, there's other stuff that I'm looking at and working with, but I'm so glad that Bone Support's doing well. I've got a great testimonial coming up. I'll share next week on Bone Support. But of course, going back to, and I'll close with this. It's the fundamental nature of supplements. I mean, it is a supplement to a healthy diet. That's what it is. It's regulated just like food. And our food supply is weak. It's not good. We don't get the nutrients. We don't get the macro or the micronutrients. We're not getting the fiber. That's an absolute fact. And then on the flip side, the foods we're choosing, a lot of it have inflammatory sort of mediators or things that cause more inflammation in our body and cause us to get insulin resistant, cause us to have weight gain, cause us to be out of shape. And so the food supply is really quite toxic. So supplementation, absolutely, guys. It's fundamental to your health. It's the easiest thing to start doing. We bring it to you in a very high quality at a very affordable price. So it's a total win-win. And that's what we got going on. So I'll send it back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Love it. And I don't know enough about the pouches to really comment, but if you think they're awesome, let's rock. But we need to do the meal replacement. I think those are powerful.
Great.
I think so many people want to lose weight, and it's such an easy thing to carry along with them to get at really a healthy meal that's more than, because our protein powders are not a meal replacement. They're only 100 calories. They're not enough.
Correct.
But I think the meal replacements, Dr. Ryan, they're like 300 calories, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, and they taste delicious. Just really cool product that's going to help with weight management, just help with general health and wellness, gives you nutrients, it really is a powerful meal. But an awesome product. And yes, Dr. Ryan mentioned our black seed oil. This has been flying off the shelves, continues to be a winner. They call it the remedy for everything but death. And ours is one of the only ones. I mean, most black seed oils have 1% or less of the active ingredient thymoquinone. Ours has 5 times that, 5% thymoquinone, which makes it a very powerful black seed oil,
Yes.
probably the most powerful, and especially when you're looking at our price, $14.95, guys. For members, this is a product that really can help you with a lot of stuff, just help you with your overall health. But again, don't order this until you have this on subscribe and save, because
Bravo.
this is fundamental, foundational, essential, like no-brainer, non-negotiable. You need to get your daily essentials every single day. And then if you want to add some cool stuff, this is definitely a good one to add on top of that. So yeah, awesome stuff, Dr. Ryan. And speaking of methylene blue, I'm just going to talk about this really quick and then move on to rank advancements, because this is one of my favorite products. And I mean, the blueness, yes, it's kind of annoying. The taste, yes, it's kind of annoying. But I will tell you this, the benefits so far outweigh those little annoying things. And you can make it so you don't, have a super blue tongue. But even if you do have a super blue tongue, I promise you the benefits of this product so far outweigh it. And in a couple hours, the tongue fades anyway. And again, like Dr. Ryan said, watch the video on the website of how to take it without making your whole entire tongue blue and your whole teeth blue and your whole face blue. But I'll tell you what, I mean, you notice almost immediately just the cognition, how you're thinking faster. You don't walk into the kitchen, forget why you're there, forget where you place your keys. I mean, that kind of stuff is like almost instant results that you notice with this. And I notice it and I love it. But that's not why I take this product. I take this product because the long-term stuff that I see, diseases, challenges with brains not functioning when you get older, not being able to remember your kids' names, forgetting things, not being as sharp, like that's the kind of stuff that scares the crap out of me. And so I use this to protect me for that long term, because I want my brain to be working when I'm 80, when I'm 90, when I'm 100, when I'm 120, using all these supplements. I still want to have a sharp brain. And so that's why this product is so important. I promise you again, the benefits so far outweigh a little annoying blue tongue or a little gross taste. So another one, again, use it, get it, but not until you have this on subscribe and save. All right, let's move on to rank advancements. Another big week. Awesome stuff going. And I love this. This is kind of, what we anticipated from day one is, at the beginning, it's going to be all affiliates, all affiliate driven, and then it's going to start shifting to more members, more product purchases. And that's what's going to drive this thing long term. Because again, in most network marketing companies, I'm not bashing, I'm just telling you the cycle of how they work. I'm dead serious about this. Most companies, you have a peak, you have growth, and then you have a peak, and then you have the opposite of growth, and it comes down. And it's very hard and very rare that a company ever gets growth back more than just, a little, couple blips here and there. Launch a new product, launch a new compensation plan, do a little promotion, something like that, might get a little bit of action back, but it's very rare that a company who hits its peak and comes down ever hits its peak again. That's how the network marketing industry just traditionally works. And again, not bashing it, but that's why you look at companies, some of the biggest companies from just 5 or 10 years ago. And if you want me to list some, I will. You had, Zango, Mona V, Visalis. What else was out there? World Ventures. I mean, some of the big companies out there. I said Mona V, right? Jeunesse, another big one. I mean, they were doing over $1 billion a year, and now they're literally gone, like out of business, done. And so people were excited about those businesses. They had good products, but again, they were overpriced. And when you have that, you're not aligned with what's happening in the economy, how consumers are spending their money, and the world is changing. If you're not changing with it, that's what's going to happen. And for those companies, those owners, they made a lot of money. Some other people in the company made a lot of money. Most people, unfortunately, lost money. That's the last negative thing I'm going to say today. But with Livegood, what nobody loses, first of all, and we're appealing to so many people outside of the network marketing industry. That's where the true growth comes from. That's where the 10 million, 20 million, 50 million members over the next few years comes from. It doesn't come from network marketers. It doesn't come from recruiting. It comes from true product users, people understanding and not being able to unsee highest quality, lowest price, full transparency. And that's exactly what's happening. So, and it's awesome because the recruiting side here has slowed down as it traditionally does. The product side continues to go up. So overall volume actually is going up, even though the recruiting side has gone down because the product sales, the long-term, true, honest residual income, because again, these companies that were here 10 years ago talking about residual income and are out of business, there's no residual income from a company that doesn't exist anymore. When people are saving money, getting results, loving the products, getting true value from something, that's when they stay. And that's why I truly believe this will, talking about residual income, this may be the first time ever where people actually will have true residual income that will continue to grow, at least for the next 10, 15 years, as more and more people, because quite honestly, there is no reason to buy your supplements from any other source anywhere. More expensive, less expensive, it doesn't matter. Nobody is making the highest quality at the lowest price and showing you what's actually in the products. Full transparency, full testing results, through full third-party heavy metals tests, glyphosate tests, heavy metal. I said heavy. I keep doing that. Heavy metals, glyphosate. There's one more, which is toxicity test, and the certificates of analysis showing that every single ingredient is clean, pure in the product, in the exact amount that the label says it is. No other company is doing that. At least, and I mean, maybe 1% is doing it a little bit. Nobody is doing it hardly at all, and definitely not to the extent that we are. And so that's where the true residual income comes from. So that's what I'm excited about. I love, and I know Lisa loves it, Nara loves it, Dr. Ryan loves seeing those product orders, those testimonials, those results, those emails continue to come in every single day. And those numbers continue to grow. When recruiting slows down, numbers keep going up. That's what drives this thing long term. And as all of this new stuff is happening, our fundraising, our advertising, our just everything that's going on, the email campaigns, the direct message campaigns, we're doing a lot of stuff that's going to open up the co-op, allow you guys, and that's going to actually, talk about little blips, it'll probably be more than a blip, but I think the co-op, once it's open permanently, is going to attract a lot of networkers into Livegood who have kind of been sitting on the sidelines or haven't joined, because now for the first time ever, companies have tried co-ops. People struggle to enroll people. Here, 30% of our affiliates are in profit every single day compared to the 1 or 2% in every other company. Sorry, there was one more negative. I love it. But that's it. But the point is this, but even with 30% and 100% saving money on products, which I consider making money as well, that means 70% are not making money in the comp plan, which means that maybe, as each week, some of these people just signed up yesterday or the last week and haven't had an opportunity to start building and sharing yet. But a lot of people want to be able to just buy their customers. And if it costs you 20, 30, 35 bucks to get a customer to build your team and to be able to earn those matching, not only commissions on them, but the matching bonuses on their matrix check, that's going to help. It's going to really attract a lot of people, and it should. It's a very exciting, very powerful thing that, again, it's never been done successfully in the history of the network marketing industry, and we are right there about to crush it. So get ready for a new wave of affiliate momentum while we absolutely blow up the product side, membership side, residual side. That is, really the long-term stuff. So that said, even with that said, these numbers continue to blow me away every single week. So here we go. We had 900. Oh man, it's already 12:49. All right, we have 979 new bronze ranked affiliates this week alone. Almost 1,000 people advanced in rank in one single week.
My gosh.
I like to put things in perspective. I was trying not to, but most companies, and this is not negative, this is just how it is, are not even putting in 1,000 people a month in a company. We're rank advancing 1,000 people a week in Livegood, which is absolutely awesome. But that kind of duplication, I mean, when we're seeing people who have never had success in the network marketing industry finally being able to get results, that duplication is why we have over 10 times the amount of results, the amount of people earning income than any other company ever in the network marketing industry. So congratulations, 979 new bronzes. And a lot of you guys actually joined yesterday and already achieved the rank of bronze. So congratulations to you guys. All right, 88 new silvers.
Yeah, baby!
88 people this week built a team. I'm trying to do math in my head while I'm talking. So that's like, what, 12 a day?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that would be 84.
Yes,
Over
sir.
12 new silvers every single day. People who have built a team of at least 20 members in their organization. Silvers are making about $100 to $300 a month residual income and growing. Those checks are going to continue to grow, continue to build as more and more members and customers continue to join and not be able to unsee what we're doing. We had another 12 new golds this week.
Yes.
Golds every single day. That is a huge accomplishment to build a team of 100 members in a network marketing company. Absolutely love it. Golds are making on average $300 to $500 a month in true residual income. That is life-changing income for the average family in the United States, and really life-changing income for the average family in a lot of the countries that we're in right now. I mean, that's really a full-time income for a lot of people, which is amazing, and I absolutely love it. We had 2 new platinums just this week. People built a team of 500 members in their organization. Platinums are earning about $1,000 a month on the super low end, up to $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 on the high end. As they're moving towards diamond, no new diamonds this week. Over 1,000 new rank advancements just this week alone. Product sales through the roof. Congratulations to everyone who achieved rank this week. Congratulations to everyone who had people in their organization achieve rank this week, because it's that duplication that drives all the rank advancement. It all starts with bronzes. So get to bronze, help people in your organization get to bronze, and watch what happens. That duplication is what's driven this thing since the beginning. All right, Nader, for real, 30 seconds, and then I've got some awesome training for everyone. Go.
You got it. Thank you. That is unbelievable, Ben. I mean, that is unheard of. And ladies and gentlemen, here is something you got to start like betting on Ben, because what he said about Herbalife, and I know we're not talking about other companies. God bless them all. Thank you for making it easy for Livegood. That's all I'm going to say. Hello. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, the guy has been on it constantly. I mean, it's scaring. I mean, I'm going to go to Vegas with the guy if I was a gambler. This is exactly what he said is going to happen. It's happening. In the beginning, everybody said, how can you have the highest quality products at these prices? Guess what? We did it. Now you got people coming into us and telling us, wait a minute, how long are you guys going to last? Guess what? When we're talking about a true walk-away residual income that actually grows, that's what Livegood is all about. And look at the numbers. It's mirroring exactly what Ben said. In the beginning, let me be very clear, because I am the guy who's in the field as much as the rest of the team is, maybe a little bit more sometimes. We're very, very thankful for the initial 2 million amazing pioneers, many of them networkers that help us get to this point. Don't you think we are not thankful for you? But here's what I do know. I believe from the bottom of my heart that Livegood will be many, many people's first and last side hustle. I mean, when you look at Livegood's goodness, why would you go back to the old way? Nothing wrong with the old way. There's nothing wrong with horses. They used to be the primary mode of transportation, and cars came along. Old network marketing, God bless them all. That was the old way. Nothing wrong with it. Now it's a new way. So that's Livegood. Look at the numbers. Everything Ben has told you has come true in a freakishly way. In a freakishly way. So go out there, share the love. And ladies and gentlemen, you've given so many gifts besides the gift of getting healthy in an affordable way. That amazing health assessment is the gift you want to give everyone. Guess what's happening in a couple of months? Holidays are coming. Everybody's expecting to hear from you anyway. So like Ben said, you can catch more flies with honey than vinegar, right? So all you got to do is reach out to anyone that's ever shown you another lotion and potion. 1 second. If somebody says, hey, somebody showed you a $35 magnesium, call him up in a nice, kind way. Say, John, Benny, that's my grandson's name, sorry. Hey, John, listen, I want to thank you for telling me about magnesium. I want to thank you for telling me about CBD oil. I want to thank you about whatever. I looked at it. I'm thankful for everything that it does, but I couldn't afford it. I just joined the supplement club. Don't say I just started my own business unless you want to. I wouldn't. I just joined the supplement club and I'm getting these products at almost cost. I'm going to send you a couple of things. Can you please, maybe you have other friends like me who were interested in magnesium, who were interested in CBD oil, but couldn't afford it at those prices. Can you please, A, I got a free gift for you. It's a free health assessment. No one's comprehensive. And B, here's a couple of Lisa and Ryan's videos about magnesium. Can you please take a look at these two and then let me know? Maybe you have some other friends like Nader, like me, who couldn't pay $35, $45 for magnesium, and maybe you can send them my way. Believe you me, ladies and gentlemen, people already know we're the future of commerce. We are the most amazing company on the planet, and we're just starting. And I want to, again and again, I want to thank all of the 2 million people who help us get to this point. And like like Ben said, it's time to rock and roll. The next 90 days, ladies and gentlemen, everyone that you know, you got to send them your ultimate, the most comprehensive health assessment, and a couple of Lisa and Ryan's videos. And every Monday afternoon, after you watch Lisa and Ryan, follow up. Remember, fortunes are in the follow-up. People cannot unsee our value. Ben, legitimately, thank you, brother. Thank you for coming back. Back to you, dude. Wow.
You're welcome. Yeah, lots of awesomeness. And so here we go. I've got a little training for you guys today, and then I've got a question. So I'm going to try to make these fast. I got 7 things to talk about, and then one question that I need your guys' feedback on to make a decision on for the company, for everybody. That I honestly don't know if it's a good idea or a bad idea. So I want you guys to tell me. All right. So, but again, keeping it positive, I think we've talked a lot about, trained you guys on the importance of transparency, the importance of supplementation, the importance of consistency, and all of that stuff. And all of that is super duper important. And I don't want to say we've gotten away from it, but just in a while we haven't talked about, really how to just improve yourself, how to get stronger, how to get better, how to get faster, how to get healthier, how to get more empowered in your day, in your life, in your business. And so I put together 7 things today that can help you get awesome this year. I said this year, it's today, it's this week, it's this month, it's this year, it's for the rest of your life. 7 things to make us all awesome. So if you've got your pen and paper, write down 7 things to make me awesome. Here we go. Number 1, and we talked about it again, the power of consistency. Small things daily, whether it's taking your supplements, or whether it's posting on Facebook, or whether it's exercising, running, jogging, biking. Small things every day consistently make a huge difference in your life. If you're doing what Lisa talked about, what was it, Lisa? Doing it as needed. If you exercise as needed, if you sleep as needed, if you eat healthy as needed, that doesn't work. You've got to be consistent. You've got to do the right thing every single day. And you're not going to be perfect every single day. Nobody is. But if you're consistent with small things every single day, just taking your daily essentials pack, just posting something on Facebook every day, doing a little bit of exercise every day, cutting out sugar. Dr. Ryan did a video the other day about cutting out soda out of your life. Be consistent every day, and it makes huge impacts long term. So number 1, the power of consistency. Number 2, grow every day. And this goes with it. You don't have to be perfect, but do something that's a little bit challenging. Do something a little bit outside of your comfort zone. Do something that you didn't do yesterday, whether it is exercise. If you walked a mile, walk a mile and a half today. Push it a little bit farther. Get out of your comfort zone. You don't grow by staying the same person today as you were yesterday. You don't grow by doing the exact same thing you've been doing every single day. You've got to push it. You've got to expand your potential, your mind, your body, your spirit, your muscles, and challenge yourself to get better, to get stronger, and look at it as a positive. You'll hear one of the other ones, which is gratitude, but be thankful for the opportunities that you have to go out there and grow. Just do little things, one new thing every single day. Make someone smile, tell them something nice, push yourself, post an extra video, do a little bit of extra work, tell one more person about Super Reds. Go out there and just every single day, just do something to grow and get better. Number 3, I love this one. Energy is contagious. Be happy, be positive, be fired up. We all have so much stuff to be thankful for. That's another one. But here, we're not just selling products. We're not just selling nutritional supplements. We're selling health. We're selling wellness. We're selling life. We're selling results. We're selling life changes that can help you and help other people be able to get healthy. Nader just spent 5 minutes thanking me for coming back to this industry. You guys could have people, and I don't take that lightly. Nader, you're welcome, and thank you for recognizing that. And I did it for everybody. I did it for humanity. Someone had to fix this broken industry, and I'm privileged, I'm proud, I'm thankful, I'm just super excited to get to be the one that leads this charge and to help all of you guys. And hopefully that energy is contagious, because I didn't do this. You guys know this. I talk about it a lot. This wasn't a money-driven decision. This was a mission-driven decision. So much is wrong with the world right now. So much is wrong with the supplement industry right now. So much is wrong with the network marketing industry right now. So much is wrong with the world. The world is as unhealthy as it's ever been. And I want to do my part to fix it. And quite honestly, because nobody else was. And so help me change the world. And I'm telling you that, I'm asking you that because I want you guys to understand the power that all of us have at our fingertips to promote change, to promote health, to promote growing, to promote awesomeness, and to genuinely help people get healthier, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, make extra money, and just grow as a person, be positive, and be better than they were yesterday, and just be awesome, as this list is all about. So energy is contagious, guys. Be happy, be excited. And if you're not, put on this call on replay and get excited again. And then go out there and tell other people to listen to it and get them excited. And go tell people how these products are changing lives. And we'll get to the next one, which really elaborates on this even more. But energy is contagious. Guys, if you're out there bumming around being negative, that energy is contagious. You're going to bring everyone down. Be the guy, be the lady, be the person who brings people up, who lifts them up. Just give people a smile. Give them a pat on the back. Tell them great job. Tell them, let's go. Let's crush this. Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a run. Let's go to the gym. Let's eat good today. Let's do something to better ourselves and use that energy to help change the world and just help be better. Just little changes. All of us together, quite honestly, genuinely can change the world, and we're already doing it. I mean, we are, and I don't say this in a negative way, we are disrupting some of the biggest industries in the planet in a very good way by doing it the right way, by helping people get results and doing it honestly, genuinely, and giving people true value. So let's continue to crush it. All right, moving on. Number 4 goes right with it. Momentum. You got to build that momentum and don't stop. Just like the consistency. Guys, take your daily essentials pack every single day. Keep that momentum up. And that goes with your business too. Post something on Facebook every single day. Be consistent. Build that momentum, because guess what? If you stop and go, and this goes back to the other one as well. I mean, a lot of these can kind of be interchanged and intertwined, but if you just do things as needed and you're not continuing that momentum, you're not pushing it, you're not continuing to grow every single day and doing those small things every single day, it's not going to work. You're literally starting over every time you stop. Keep the momentum going. Keep growing. Keep doing those things. You know what you have to do. Write it down. I'm going to exercise every day. I'm going to take my supplements every day. I'm not going to drink soda for the rest of my life because it's bad for you. Watch that video that Dr. Ryan did. I'm going to smile. I'm going to make people happy. I'm going to be a positive influence in people's life. I'm not going to bring people down. I'm going to share the positive, share the growth, and help people win. Be positive. Keep that momentum. Number 5. Teamwork multiplies success. Teamwork multiplies success. When you guys work together, when all of us work together and we promote other people, talk about the people. I'm going to read you a quick story real quick right now. This was an email that we got. I mean, guys, we get thousands of emails every day, but I like this one. And you could tell someone else's story. You don't have to just tell people, that you love these products, that you're getting results with these products. You can tell people about results that other people are getting. So this is, a couple sentences. Here we go. Ben, I've been taking your products for a while now, and I keep adding to my arsenal of vitamins and super greens and super reds. I'm also taking your advice on taking the magnesium plus the D3 and K2. I've already been taking the men's multivitamin, plus I take a multitude of others from the website. I'm so impressed with the quality of these products. I was taking Nutrilite from Amway for the past 18 years, and I can't believe that I found the Livegood company, and now how excited I am that I can actually afford these vitamins. I just wanted to reach out to thank you for all you do. I'm so grateful. God bless. That's an email we got from a customer. I mean, you share that email, share someone else's story of the results. You see reviews on every single one of our product. You can share those stories. Teamwork makes success, and if it multiplies success. If you guys do that, work together. And now, and speaking of that, if you're using a product with one of these products, please put it up there. If you have a negative one, maybe don't, but if you want to, you can, and it'll go up there. But teamwork multiplies success. Let's all work together, share each other's stories, help each other. That's what's going to continue to build this thing. That's what's going to help you get stronger. If we're competing with people, that also makes people stronger, quite honestly. I was thinking about that this morning. I have so many friends that we're competitive with each other. We root for each other, but at the same time, we want to crush each other. And that competitiveness just drives all of us. Power of belief. If you believe in yourself and what you're doing, others will too. If you're just going through the motions and just putting words out there, people know what's real and what's not. You've got to believe in yourself. I mean, if you don't believe that these are the highest quality supplements on the planet at the best prices, then go find the company that you do believe has the highest quality products at the lowest prices out there. But if you genuinely believe it, as I hope you guys do, because it's true that these are the best products that can help people change their life at the lowest prices anywhere with full transparency, go out there and share it. Because if you believe it, people can feel it. And if you believe it, they're going to believe it. And if you keep consistent with that, as we talked about, you keep posting every day, people are going to listen. Be the guy that talks about super rich. But if you're scattered, I'm jumping back and forth here. If you're scattered, if you stop, if you're doing it as needed once a week, and then you post something else about something totally random, or a different opportunity, whatever, you're confusing people, and it stops that momentum. It stops that consistency. It stops that belief. If you want your business to grow, and now is the time, I promise you, the next really 6 months to a year, that's when the real growth happens. 2 million members in the first 2.5 years, that doesn't happen in network marketing. That doesn't happen in the supplement space. Fastest growing company in the history of those industries, and we haven't even hit the momentum yet. Amen. The real momentum starts in the next couple months and goes for the next year. I truly believe like 2 months to 12, 14 months from now, that's when a true explosion happens. That's when we go from 2 million to 10 million. Nodder said the same thing. Watch what happens. Now is the time to be consistent. Now is the time to carry that momentum. Now is the time to show that belief and to get others to believe, because once people see it, they can't unsee it. And if you're the one that tells them about it, guys, you are going to win, and your organization is going to grow. Your matching bonuses are going to grow. That long-term residual income is going to grow, and it's going to continue to grow and grow and go. And unlike these other companies we talked about that are out of business, that residual is gone. We're going to be here in 20 years. We're going to be here in 50 years. And a lot of you guys are still going to be getting those residual checks. A lot of them are going to be way bigger than they are right now, 50 years from now. Every single month, month after month, year after year after year, for the next 50, 100 years, we are not going anywhere. Highest quality, lowest price, full transparency. That will never change. That will never go out of style. That will never not be awesome. And we will always be ahead of the curve. I mean, we've got such a huge head start right now, guys. And again, we are just about to really turn on the engine, put that fuel on the fire, and crank this thing up to a whole nother level. So let's crush it. Last but not least, have an attitude of gratitude. All of us have so much to be thankful for, both in this business, outside of the business, our kids, our family, our health, waking up in the morning, nature, just everything in our life, food, air, oxygen. I mean, just people, pets. There's so much to be thankful for. All the technology we have, all the opportunities we have to learn, to grow, to be better, to do things. There's so much. I mean, there's really nothing not to be thankful for. Even challenges you should be thankful for, because they're opportunities to grow and learn and get better and stronger and more awesome. So every day, be thankful. I read a book. I think I've shared this story before. about 25 years ago. It's called Passion, Profit, Power. And he talked about every day I wake up, I say, what a glorious day filled with love, opportunity, and potential. And I still do that. I don't do it every single day, to be totally honest, but I do it a lot. I did it this morning. I clap my hands. What a glorious day filled with love, opportunity, and potential. And you just wake up being grateful, having an attitude of gratitude and looking for ways to go out there and absolutely crush it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys today. Hopefully empower you, give you some motivation, give you some inspiration to go out there, be a little bit more awesome, help others be more awesome, and continue to crush it. Not just today, again, not just this week, not just this month, not just this year, but every single day. So much opportunity out there, so many things to be thankful for, and so many ways that we can continue to grow and get better, get stronger, and be awesome. So hope that helped you guys. I hope you took those notes, and I hope that fired you up to just crush your day, crush every aspect of your day. Just unrelated to Live Good, related to Live Good, whatever. Go out there and slay it.
Wow.
That's all I got.
That was amazing.
Solid. Thank you.
Awesome. You're welcome. And I truly mean all of that. So, I mean, and we are changing the world, guys, together. It's not just me. I couldn't do this without all of you guys, without our team, without every single one of you on this call right now, because it takes people, it takes an army, it takes everyone filled with passion to go out there and help change the world and help, really genuinely help people. And when you guys believe it and you know that that's what we're doing, it just makes it fun, it makes it happy, it makes it easy, and just something cool to be part of, you know? All right. So I'm going to end it with this question for you guys. Totally unrelated to everything we've talked about. But on the business side, so we're just, there's so much awesomeness that we're working on. This thing is going to continue to grow and crank just beyond probably any of your real, I know a lot of you guys know that we're going to grow and you see it. I don't know talk about belief, you got to have that belief, whatever. I don't think anyone doesn't believe we're going to grow. It's just a matter of, are we really going to get to 20, 50 million members? I don't know. I think 10 million is kind of like, yeah, we'll get to 10 million. Like, that's easy. That's obvious. But beyond that, and you know what? If we stop at 10 million, we're 5 times bigger than we are right now, already helping hundreds of thousands of people make commissions every single week, 30% in profit in those commission checks. Even, this is the cool thing, because you see, the affiliate side, the recruiting side is slowing down. The product side is going up. The diamond pools continue to go up.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, because all of that volume, because the product volume, we talk about, we don't mark up the products to pay out big commissions on them, but all that product volume goes into those diamond pools and those crown diamond pools. So we do put 2.5% into those pools that does get paid out to you guys, and those pools continue to go up every month, which is another exciting thing. All right, so here's just something. Wow, we're super over. So I'm going to close out with this. I want you guys to email me to support and just put Ben somewhere in the subject. Put for Ben, feedback for Ben, answer for Ben, whatever. Support@livegood.com. Put Ben in the subject. It'll actually get to my assistant, Sarah. She'll probably respond to you saying thank you. If she doesn't, I promise I see all the emails. So if you don't get a response, don't worry, I saw it. So here's the question. I'm thinking about doing some kind of free shipping. I don't like promotions. I don't like part-time. Try this for a month. If we do, we're going to do it. It's not going to be for every product. You don't get free shipping if you order 1 bottle of magnesium, but maybe, for anyone who orders $50 or more of product, we include free shipping. Now, as you know, the margins aren't big enough on these products to just throw in free shipping. So we can't afford to do that and stay in business at the same time. So just free shipping off the top is not an option. So here's the question. Is it worth adding $1 or $2 to the product prices to give free shipping? In other words, instead of $18, what if we went $19.95 for super greens, for example, or for super reds? Instead of $8.95, what if we went $9.95 for magnesium so we could do free shipping. Would you guys rather keep the prices $1 or $2 lower, or would you like to increase them $1 or $2 and throw in free shipping above maybe 30 or $50 or something like that? So I hope that question makes sense. And if you tell us just give us free shipping, we can't do that. You guys, our margins are way too thin. We would lose money. We're already making enough to be profitable and to cover the product costs, to keep our inventory high, keep millions of dollars in stock, but we can't afford to pay out of the company money commission or shipping, because that would put us in the negative. So to offset it, we would have to increase the price of a product $1 or $2. So I want to know your thoughts on that. Would you rather have slightly more expensive products and free shipping, or keep everything as it is right now? And I genuinely thank you for your feedback either way. I don't have a preference. I'm just asking. I genuinely want to know what you guys think about that. So send me that feedback. Let me know your thoughts. That's all we got today. Thank you guys so much for joining. Welcome aboard to everyone who joined this week. Be sure to join Dr. Ryan and Lisa on Monday for their amazing product call. Do you guys have a topic yet?
No.
Okay, it'll be a surprise.
Surprise.
So, but it's always awesome. I'm gonna, just because I like to throw out ideas and I know what I love. And we haven't done. I think you did Super Reds a couple weeks ago. I'm gonna put in my vote for one about Super Greens, because this product is so amazing, and especially there are a lot of greens powders out there, and for very good reason. I mean, everyone knows they need a greens powder, and there nothing compares to this in any possible way. Price, quality, transparency, formulation, taste. I mean, this thing dominates the greens powder market, and everybody should be taking, especially for $18 for members. So $17.80 or $17.20 for on Subscribe and Save. That's my recommendation, Dr. Ryan.
Love it.
But yeah. So join Dr. Ryan and Lisa on Monday. You'll always learn something. You can also watch their past calls in the My Webinars, or in the webinars page in the back office. That's all we got. Have an awesome weekend. Welcome aboard to everyone who just joined. Thank you guys for joining us. Be on that call on Monday. Crush this week. Go out there. Be awesome.